pack, prep, plan all of the fun things with me. However, we're very stressed, like very stressed, because I leave for Disneyland Paris on Wednesday, and we're doing 3 days at Disneyland, and then we are kind of bouncing around between France and Belgium for a couple days. So I think in total I'll be gone like 12 days. And so I'm trying to pack for 12 days abroad. First off, I've never been abroad, so that's already just not sure what to pack for. Secondly, I'm trying to pack light, which is very hard because I'm definitely an overpacker for sure, 1000%. And I don't want to bring my like really big suitcase, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit everything in my like small carry-on suitcase, so I'm conflicted there. Also, another just thing is that I have been trying to check the weather, and it's very inconsistent. Like, at least like if I'm like packing for Disney World, I know that it's gonna be hot. Like, I may not know if it's gonna rain or if it's gonna be sunny, but I know for sure it's gonna be hot. And I was looking at the weather for Disneyland Paris this weekend, which to what's today is like the 8th, June 8th. And it was like 60 was the high, and it was raining. Okay, well, when we're there, we get there Friday, we'll be there 13th, 14th, 15th. And the 13th, the high is 90 degrees, which is Friday. The next day, Saturday, the high is 80. And then the next day, the high is 75. The high is 75. Like, that means throughout the day, it's probably gonna be like 70 and colder. And I've just never been abroad, so like I just don't know what that actually like translate to or means. Like, I could look it up, but it's different than like experiencing it. My sister has been abroad, and I literally asked her, I'll insert because she sent me a very long text message, but she's been abroad in Prague for the past like month, which granted weather's gonna be different there too, but I was like, what did you wear? Like, what has been like a lifesaver, essentials, all that good stuff. And she sent me a list of things, and it was just like linen pants. She didn't really wear sandals, and like good walking shoes and some other stuff. And like, I've seen some things that are like, people are like, don't bring jeans, but like, I love jeans. That's literally what I have on right now. I don't know, I have on jeans right now, and like I have a couple linen pairs laid out, and I have like 2 pairs of pants that I'm kind of working with. I have a few pairs of shorts, but like I'm so conflicted. And like, I'm the type of person, which you probably saw earlier, like I like to plan out my outfits as best I can. Like, when I went to Disney World last month, I planned out like every outfit to a T, like what day, what park, which I feel like it's a lot easier to do that for like Disney World, where there's the different parks and blah blah blah. But normally I try to pack like an outfit for each day, but like I have been struggling for the past hour, and I really feel like I'm just gonna have to bring like so many pairs of pants and so many pairs of shirts, and just pray that like something works out of those. And I've got a couple dresses and like 2 rompers, so I think I'm gonna try to like piece some outfits together, but I'm not sure like what day I'm gonna wear them, because I really don't know what the weather's gonna be like. Like, I was kind of looking up the weather in Belgium, which we're gonna go to like on the later part of the trip, and it's like really hot there, like 80s and stuff. But in Paris, it's kind of seems like it's very fluctuating, just depending. And like I saw some things just about Disneyland Paris, and it was like literally like you cannot prepare for the weather here. It's so random and whack, and I was like, great. Anyway, so that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to figure out our Disneyland Paris outfits. I also love to wear ears, and I'm trying to figure out like which ears to wear. And because the weather is so weird, I'm just having a really hard time like picking out outfits. And yeah, so that's where we're at. It looks a little crazy here on the bed. I've been trying on like different things and whatnot, but yes, right now I have on just a plain white shirt and jeans and these ears, because I couldn't really find a shirt out of my collection here to match. And I also have these ears that I feel like give kind of France Paris vibes, so I didn't know if I should bring these, and I mean it would go with the white shirt and jeans. I'm also bringing these, where I'm actually meeting my sister since she's been over and abroad for a while. So I bought her these at my latest Disney World trip, but I'm gonna wear them, and I was gonna bring them so that she could wear them one day too. And then I'm trying to bring like super, like literally only 3 pairs of ears. Like I need to maximize my space. I'm a very big Disney girl, so like I have to wear a different pair of ears every day. I mean, I don't have to, but I really want to. These are also like some of my favorites because they kind of go with everything. So I'll probably bring these and these. And I'm kind of debating between these two right now. They're kind of the same vibe, like springy, flowery. I feel like these are more like Paris and France. And these are just like spring flower and garden is usually what I wear these for at Disney World. But I had a yellow shirt. I think I tried it on earlier in the vlog. But I had just like a yellow shirt, shorts. And I was thinking maybe those ears, but I don't know. I'm just very conflicted. That was what I was going to wear when it's literally 90 degrees. But anyways, I guess I should say my name's Gracie and I just love to make random videos to like document my life's adventures. I've actually been having like so much fun filming content and videos for YouTube. I feel like it's just fun and I love like filming it, and I kind of love like talking out loud and talking to myself, which sounds crazy, but it helps me like process and think, so, and just kind of like organize. So I've had way too much fun kind of just like vlogging and documenting things. Also, this is just a great way to have like these sweet memories to look back on, and I think that has been like my favorite part. So I documented our recent Disney World trip. I've been documenting some travels that we did last year with me, my dad, and my sister, and just kind of like life's things in between. I feel like I have a really awful memory, and so it's really nice to just have these sweet memories to look back on. And so that's kind of what inspired me to start vlogging, and I'm really just having fun with it. And yeah, I am recently just turned 25, and I am going to Disneyland Paris and doing some things abroad as well. Kind of celebrating, I guess, birthday, wedding, a little bit of everything on this trip. I literally can't believe that we are doing this. It's crazy to think about, actually. But I'm super excited. Just some fun random things about me. I work an 8 to 5 and I live in Georgia. I have a little sister and I live with my fiance Colby. We are getting married in September 2025. So I'm super excited. I love crafts, puzzles, music, concerts, football. Go Cowboys, unfortunately. And yeah, just trying to enjoy the little things in life. So let's get into this pack and prep with me that is starting to turn very stressful. But also, we have a few things to do, like Target and some random things, so I'm going to kind of take you along. And then I'm so excited, I never get to do this. When I go to Disney World, I only live like 3.5 hours away, and I never like fly, so I never get to do like a travel day vlog. But since we're going to Disneyland Paris and we're flying, I finally get to do a travel day vlog, so I'm so excited. My battery is blinking red, so hopefully it doesn't die, but I was going to show off my little packing list here. I love pen to paper when I pack. I don't know why, but it just helps me like, I don't know, like lock in. I feel like if I do it on my phone, I get very easily distracted and I can't lock in if it's like digital. But I usually don't separate it like this much. I'll put up a picture too, but like I separated it from like tech, random, clothes, and toiletries. So I'll put a little picture up so you can see. And then I kind of like wrote out the days. That just kind of helps me see how many outfits and potential things that I might need. Right now I have 3 Disney fits, 2 travel like airplane fits, and then 7 miscellaneous fits for a total of 12 fits, which sounds funny, fits. But yes, so I just love like pen to paper and being able to like cross things off. Like I said, it just really helps me lock in. And granted, we have a few days before we leave. Today is Sunday, the 8th, and I leave on the 13th. We have an overnight flight from Atlanta, so really we'll leave at like 8 p.m. and then we'll get to Paris at like 10:35 a.m. Well, we'll leave at 8 p.m. I think I said that, I can't remember. 10:35 a.m. and then we'll literally meet up with my sister, which is crazy. So I just yapped for like so long, literally 10 minutes, but let's get into it. Also, when I think about Disneyland Paris, I think about how like bright and pink. Like Disneyland Paris very much gives Magic Kingdom to me, and I'm the type of person that like likes to plan my outfits kind of towards the park. I know the like Studios park is probably very similar to like a California Adventure or a Hollywood Studios, but I imagine we're going to be spending more time in Disneyland Paris than the Walt Disney World Park. So I'm trying to like match my outfits to the vibe, and I have seen and heard that Disneyland Paris is just one of the prettiest parks, and the castle alone, like the colors, I just can't wait. Anyways, this is kind of not an outfit planning, but I'm trying to just figure out my life here. So I thought this is kind of a potential outfit. I don't know if you can really see, but these are just some jeans, literally a white shirt, and these ears, or these ears, which could also be potential. I feel like that's also kind of cute, not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm gonna just kind of throw some outfits together. You can kind of see here, hold on, I'll show you. What we have going on here is very messy. It was a little bit organized earlier, so I kind of laid out just some pants, various pant options. I had this like little white skirt that I recently just got from Target, but I tried it on again, and I'm just not sure if it's my style. I have two potential dresses and then some two rompers, and then lots of colors of shirts here. And then I think I need to maybe get some different shorts options, because these are like biker shorts to wear under my dress, but these are like the only linen shorts that I've kind of grabbed. And then I love jeans, so I think I'm gonna be really reliant on the jeans. I have some just really fun shirts that I picked up from Target. This is one of them, and I got it in black. I love the little collared, and like the material is so nice. I've been really liking those, so I'll try them on in a second. Like I said, the skirt, I think I'm probably gonna return when I go to Target this afternoon, but I got some like linen pants that I think are probably gonna be my go-to, thankfully, and then a couple dresses. And then these rompers are also some of my go-tos if it's like extremely hot and the linen pants might be too warm. Regardless, I know I feel really stressed, but talking about it out loud has made me feel a little bit better. Like, I have a lot of solid options, so I think as long as I bring enough pants and enough shirts and whatnot, I really think I will truly be fine. Like I kind of was saying earlier, I just have never been abroad, so I'm just not really sure what to pack. Like, I've looked up various like packing lists, essentials for Europe. Some of the things are just random things that you already think about, like medicine and your passport, obviously. Medicine is a big one, they said, because you can't just like go into any store and grab like ibuprofen or Tylenol. You have to go to like a specific like pharmacy or pharmacist or something like that, like in France. So like that was one thing that stuck out a lot that I'm definitely gonna bring. And like band-aids, just little things that you wouldn't think about, that are probably good to bring. A lot of the other ones were like portable chargers, an adapter, which of course my mom is actually going to bring them for us, so I don't have them here. But what were some of the other things? I can't really remember. Like, I think I'm going to grab an air tag. I think I'm going to grab a 4-pack of air tags, I think, when I go to Target today, because I was asking my sister and I was like, is it worth it? Should I get one? And she was like, well, it kind of just brings you peace of mind. And I was like, true. I really can yap so much. So let's try on some other outfits and see what we're working with here. Okay, I'm about to show off this other potential outfit, but I recently wanted, for my birthday, which was in the beginning of June, I wanted some new comfortable walking shoes, because when I went to Disney World, I thought my Dr. Scholl's were gonna be like good walking shoes. Made a huge mistake because my feet were killing me and I was just not prepared for, and I know how much walking happens at Disney World, and I was just not prepared for it. So for my birthday, I asked for some new shoes. So they fit perfectly and I literally love them. So they're just literally plain white. I know like what's trendy right now is like Hoka's and like On Clouds and stuff. But for me, Brooks have always been the most comfortable. I really think it just depends on like your foot. And like I'm very much like my dad, and his favorite shoes are Brooks. So I was kind of like, well, if they work for you, Dad, they will more than likely work for me. So these are gonna be my like go-to shoes for most of my outfits. They're super bulky. So I am gonna wear these on the plane, and so I don't have to like make room for them in my suitcase. But this is a actually good outfit that I feel solid about for Disneyland Paris for a day that's very hot. Even if I don't wear this to Disneyland, I feel like it's still a good outfit for walking around Europe or doing whatever we're doing, because I don't really know, honestly. Like, this trip, I like to say that I am passenger princess, except for the Disneyland portion. Like, I will be in charge of making sure we got the passes and all that good jazz. I booked the hotel and all that stuff. So other than that, I'm kind of taking a back seat on this, and I'm letting my mom run the show. So I literally have no idea what we're doing. I had to ask her like 2 days ago, like where we're even going. Oh, I'll also include that here. Because I was like, I just kind of need to know just a little bit of what's going on. I literally have no idea like what our plans are. I literally couldn't tell you one thing except Disneyland Paris and probably going to see the Eiffel Tower. That's all I got. So every day is going to be quite the adventure. I do plan to vlog, so we'll see how well it goes. Journey and my mom will both, my little sister, will all be together. So it'll be a fun little girls trip to vlog and never forget, so then have these really cool memories to look back on. I just be yapping. I think because I'm stressed. Like, I'm looking at my sticky notes here from that I was like trying to plan out all my outfits, and I see how many sticky notes that I have here, and that was potentially how many outfits I was gonna need to bring. Okay, I swear vlogging has actually helped me find a little bit of like peace with this packing situation, because I've just been trying on like random outfits now, and I feel like everything's kind of working out. But here's another, I don't even know if you can see, another random outfit. It's literally just like linen shorts with a white shirt, but I have my Brooks on with it, and I swear it feels like I'm going to play like tennis. Like, it literally looks like a preppy little tennis outfit, which is kind of funny. But these ears are my OG ears. They're like the opalescent, so they kind of pull out a lot of different colors. So they are so good with like blues, pinks, purples, literally whites. They're quite literally my go-to pair of ears. I love them. So I'm feeling a lot better now, thankfully. Like I kind of said, I probably am just going to bring a bunch of different shirts and scratch my sticky note situation, which is crazy because I usually am very much a sticky note. Here's my outfit for day 1, here's day 2, day 3. I feel like for something like Disney World, it is probably a little bit easier to do something like that, but because Disneyland Paris and then going to some other countries and the weather being all weird and not really completely knowing our plans and all that good jazz, I'm just gonna kind of pish posh some things together and hope for the best. So yeah, anyways, that's my update. I'm just gonna keep trying on some outfits and see what works. Here's a little dress just in case for something fancier, or I wanted something lighter and didn't want to wear pants. I only am bringing like 2 rompers and a few shorts and mostly pants because we're gonna be doing a lot of walking and I don't want my thighs to like rub together. I know there's things that you could do to prevent that, but a dress, I'm able to put the biker shorts on underneath, which are literally lifesaver. So I think I'm gonna bring like 2 short dresses. I'm gonna grab another one just in case, because I'm not sure like what dinner plans. Literally, I have no clue the plans, which is really bad for an overpacker because what are you supposed to pack for if you don't know? Anyways, I'm gonna bring 2 short dresses, I think, and then I'm gonna try on this long dress. And then I was going to look for something. Oh, I have this little like headscarf thing. Wait, let me see. I think it's like right here. I bought it recently because I knew that I was going to Europe. And I know that these little scarf things are so trendy. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Actually, it looks like it kind of matches what I have on, which is nice. But I didn't know if I was going to style it in my hair. Oh my gosh, it would literally match a shirt that I have picked out. A few shirts that I have over there. I didn't know if I was going to like put it in my hair, or like, I need to look at the different ways you can wear it. Or like wrap it around how they do it on their neck. I love that. I think it's so cute. Obviously not like this, but something like it. It's so colorful, so I was like, I know I'll definitely have something. I think they like fold it. Well, you can't see, but I think you like put it in like a little triangle and then you kind of like fold it. Hold on. Let's see. and then you kind of tie it like that. I think that's one way you can wear it. I love that. And I don't like it with this dress. It's not the right color, but I love the like jacket over the shoulder where you tie it. Oh my god, so preppy, so gives me such Europe vibes. I love that. So I'm going to bring this scarf too. I have this shirt, hold on. This shirt, I feel like, well, it's kind of the orange, but I thought it was really similar to that orange color. I guess on camera it does look it literally looks perfect, but in person, I don't know, it probably is fine. So like I can wear it with that. I have another orange shirt. I mean, there's also white and blue. Literally, this is like a perfect scarf because there's so many good colors in it. All right, this will probably be one of the last things that I try on, but I just have this long dress. I usually don't like to wear long dresses because I'm pretty short, so I usually prefer a shorter dress. But this one is cute, and I feel like it gives Europe, I guess, in a way. I don't know. I think it's fun, and it's a good, just like fancier option if I need it. I did preface this off and say that I do overpack pretty badly, and considering how stressed out I was a little bit there, this is pretty good. But we have 14 bottoms all together. It's either a bottom, a short, or a dress, or a romper. We have 14 of those. We do have 20 shirts though, and we're gonna be there only 12 days, but it is the summer, and if some days are hotter than others, like I could be really sweaty in the shirt, or I may want to change. So I feel a lot better just having lots of backup shirts. Some are like flowy shirts, some are kind of tight fit tanks, crop tops. And most of my stuff's high-waisted anyway, so it's not like my stomach is going to be showing at all. But yes, I feel a lot better now that I just kind of have a bunch of random stuff that I know I can kind of piece together various different things. Packing list situation. Let's see what I can mark off here. I'll do mark it with Sharpie. And I'm only bringing 3 ears, okay? That's an accomplishment if I do say so myself. For 3 days, 3 years, okay? That's pretty good. Again, my list, a very long list of things. So I've got shirts and dresses. I guess I could cross off here. And I got my linen pants and jeans. I got tanks. My cardigan is washing, so I need to grab all that other stuff. And leggings for travel day, because I very much love to wear leggings. And I'll probably wear some t-shirts. I guess I could wear what I have t-shirt wise, but okay, my camera is like barely propped up, but it is a few hours later. I didn't really do that much more additional packing. Really the hardest part I feel like is the clothes part, and then everything else is kind of easier, I would say, like toiletries and just miscellaneous stuff. I have a lot of tech to gather, but I can't gather it until like way later. I also pretty much have a on-the-go toiletry bag, so a lot of that stuff that I think like most people have to grab at the last minute, I just already have a second set of most of, like toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. I don't really know what else would fit in that category. I did get like my little shampoo and conditioner situation, but I'm heading to Target to pick up some things. On my Target list are airplane snacks because I refuse to pay like double the amount of what it costs just because it's in the airport. I'm really not getting anything crazy. I do have a sweet tooth and I've been obsessed with gummy worms lately, so I'll probably pick up some of those and just see what else speaks to me. I already have some hand sanitizer, but I wanted to get some like bacterial wipes, and then I have never done the liquid IV, but I've been thinking about maybe picking up a small pack or some kind of electrolyte or something because I know it's going to be hot, we're going to be walking. I don't know how often like I'll be able to get water and refill water, so I just wanted to have that as a backup for like electrolytes and whatnot. Gum, I love gum. Like I don't like when I eat, I hate when there's like a residue in my mouth, and so gum is like essential for me. I think I am gonna pick up some air tags. I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm actually gonna do it. And then nail clippers. So I've also been obsessed with hot Cheetos lately. That was literally like middle school Gracie's go-to snack was hot Cheetos and Powerade. And I don't know what happened, but it has been making a comeback in my life, which is so weird. But hot Cheetos, and then umbrella is the next thing I'm gonna look at. And I had on here a luggage tag, but as I was rummaging around in some of my stuff, I ended up finding a spare luggage tag, so didn't need that. And then I'm gonna pick up some dinner for me and Colby, and then we'll kind of head back. Oh, I did order something on Amazon because okay, so I started putting my stuff in the suitcase, and all my clothes, which granted they're gonna take up like the most amount of space, but they were already taking up so much space, and I was like, I don't know, I was already just getting a little stressy. So hot take, I do not vibe with the packing cubes. My sister got them for me one year when they like first started to be kind of popular for my birthday. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. And I just don't use them because I feel like they take up more space than like the space they're supposed to save. So I just never use them, and I just kind of like shove things in my suitcase where I can fit them. However, she did her study abroad, so she had to pack in a suitcase for like a month worth of clothes, over a month. And she sent me, well, I just looked it up on our like previously ordered, but it's these packing cubes, but they are compressible. So it's like you pack, you can kind of see it here. I don't know if it will focus. But you like put it in the packing cube and then you zip it, and then there's like an additional zipper that like helps to compress it, kind of like I guess like a vacuum seal bag or whatever. But she said that they actually worked for her, and she did save like a good amount of space. And I was like, okay bestie, I will listen to you and I'm gonna try them out. So I got them actually for like one of each size, from like small to extra large, was only $8.99. So I ordered it. Should have probably ordered it a little bit earlier, but they should be here Tuesday, hopefully. So I'm gonna wait to see if that does anything for me on the packing side. But yes, I've yapped long enough, so let's go to Target. It's a lot, kind of a few hours later from Target. It's like 8 o'clock. I went to pick up some dinner for me and Colby, and we just got done eating. So I wanted to show what I got at Target. Also, not sure why my face is red, but let's have a look see here. First order of business is I saw somebody that I watch on YouTube, I can't remember who it is, but but they just recently got some of these, and I've seen them all the time at Target, and I love sweets, so I wanted to try and see what they're like. And then I got my hot Cheetos too because they were having a sale. I'm trying to learn the whole camera editing, lighting, all that fun stuff. Anyways, I got some gummy worms, and I got these for now, and then these for the plane. And then I also got some peanut M&Ms and my packs of gum. I love the Trident, just like their OG flavor. It's so good, and it's sugar-free. Not that I care that much about sugar, clearly, but it is nice that it is sugar-free. So that was kind of like snack related. And then I did end up grabbing a umbrella. I feel like these little ones really don't do a whole lot for you, but at least I have it. And for whatever reason, why are umbrellas expensive? Like, I don't really know how much an umbrella should cost, but this little one was like $16. That seems excessive. Anyways, then I got some wet wipes, and I got this in the like travel section. And then I got this little 4-piece kit, which is kind of nice. I needed some nail clippers, but it came with nail clippers, a cuticle pusher, a nail file, and a touch-up razor, which is nice. So got that also in the travel section. And then I have never tried the liquid IV before, so I'm super interested to see what it does. I guess you just mix it with water. Usually I will just grab a like Powerade or Gatorade or whatever is available, but I have been seeing these and everyone trying these, so I'm interested to see how they work. I got the firecracker flavor, which is cherry, lemon lime, and raspberry, which sounds promising. It was 10 of them, and it was like $15. So I feel like that's, I don't know, I'm bad with like knowing if that's expensive or not. I feel like, I don't really know. Anyway, so stay tuned, we'll see how those work out for me. Then I was going to be bougie and get the like, it's like La Roche or something. It's like $40. It's literally for 1.7 ounces, but I was like, I'll save that for another time. So I just went with this, the CeraVe hydrating mineral sunscreen, but the medium sheer tint. This is something that I wear every day, right? And I have my e.l.f. one, but it's about to, that one's not tinted, it's just sunscreen, and then I put a like tinted something on. Since I do wear it every day, I've been trying to like try different ones. So this one will be interesting to see what it's like. But I probably won't take this on the trip. I'll just take what I've been using and finish it up while I'm on vacay. But yeah, that's my little Target haul. I'm gonna wait for the packing cubes to come to kind of finish up packing. We have a couple of things to do throughout the week, so I'll check back in tomorrow. Also, forgot to mention, one of the things I went into Target for was air tags, and they had these single air tags, but I have decided to just get the 4-pack. And I was gonna get them at Target because they said on the app that they were available. They ended up not having them, but it's fine because I was looking up where they might be in other places and where we live, and Sam's Club came up and it said that they were in store and they were like $20 cheaper. So I was like, was it 20? Yeah, because they were like $79 and the ones at Target are like $99. So it's like 20 bucks cheaper. So I was like, okay, well I guess it's fine that Target doesn't have them. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that because tomorrow we will be going to Sam's Club to get those, so stay tuned. Okay, it's raining and it's after work and we're gonna see if Sam's has the air tags. So let's see, hopefully so. If I'm reading this correctly, the GoPro is only $179. What's stopping me from purchasing a GoPro right now? I don't need it at all, but hypothetically I've always wanted one. Well, I'm dumb because they were literally right in front of my face and I had to ask somebody, and she was like, they're right there, and I was like, oh, I didn't see them, and she's like, yeah, they're literally right there, and I was like, oh, oops, my bad. Okay, bag secured. And then Colby wanted mac and cheese, so let's see if they have the mac and cheese. moving. It's raining. Hello, happy Tuesday. And we are like less than 24 hours before we are about to leave for Disneyland Paris. Crazy. Still literally so mind-boggling. I have my suitcase kind of looking somewhat put together. I was waiting for these packing cubes to come in, and thankfully they did come in today. Going to attempt to shove some stuff in here. These are packing cubes that are supposed to be like compressible, I guess. So I was looking at it earlier. But, so like this is a zipper, and then this zips like all the way. So you have the space for the like packing cube. Like you can put stuff in here, and then you like try to condense it down to help with space. That's the biggest one, and then there's like 3 other sizes. So we're gonna attempt to see how these work, and in here. So I typically, when I fly, depending on where I'm going, I will use a either like carry-on suitcase, and usually I'll take my backpack as my like personal item. But because I'm having the larger suitcase, I am going to check a bag, and I still am going to have this be my like carry-on. I will have that, my bagoo, be my personal item, and that is stuff that I like didn't want to forget. Obviously my passport is in there. I had this charging last night, so I wanted to grab that, and I wanted to put my little bestie on my bag. What else is in here? Oh, air tags I'm going to throw in at the last minute that I recently purchased. But my carry-on, so I usually always travel with a water bottle. Once you're in the airport, you can fill it up, but you can also put ice in it, and that usually can make it through TSA. I am traveling 4 hours to the airport, so I don't think my ice will last. But I got my umbrella, and then I don't think there's anything in here, but this, oh, just a blank pouch or something. This backpack is great and has been my backpack through like college, high school, like, and I graduated in 2018. So this backpack has been through it. But it still looks like really good. Like it literally looks brand new, but there are so many pockets and stuff in here. So I just have my hair clip. I've got some like band-aids and some like napkins, just in case, you never know. I got some snacks, some wipes. This just has like deodorant, hand sanitizer, miscellaneous little stuff that I didn't want to lose. More hand sanitizer. And then I have this little bag down here that has most of my electronics. And then I have this, which is a large like reusable bag. So in a pinch, if I just need to throw some things and they're coming back, that's kind of my plan for like if I am over the limit on my suitcase. All that I have in here right now is literally this tripod. What I'm gonna add in here is my computer, and I might shove my jacket down in there just so I don't have to carry it because it is super hot here in Georgia. Let me flip this around. I also have my camera little box bag thing right here. And yeah, and that is usually what I carry onto the plane. Fits nicely, and I mean, you do have to carry it, but anyways, I'm just rambling now, but super excited. I literally, last night I waxed, which was one of the things on my to-do list, waxed my lip, and then I literally just got done doing my nails this morning. I feel like this pink is just my go-to. Like, I like to switch it up, but since we're, I don't know, Disney and all the things, it's kind of just basic. But literally can't believe we are about to literally fly to France to go to Disneyland Paris, and then of course like some other things in between. But I'm literally so pumped. So this will basically wrap up the pack and prep with me. Again, not my best work, dare I say. I am still learning and trying to figure out this YouTube thing. I'm also still trying to figure out like the best settings on my camera. I got this like Canon G7X last year for my birthday just to take pictures, but now since I've been wanting to just like document my life just for fun memories and such, I've been trying to use this to video. But I've been seeing so much stuff around the little like pocket Osmo, and I've been seeing like the video that it produces and stuff, and it's really good quality. And so I'm really trying to convince myself that if I stick with vlogging for over a year, then maybe I can purchase that as my little, you did it, 1 year of vlogging. But I'm trying to influence myself because I don't need it right now, because I literally have this very nice camera literally in my hands right now. I just need to figure out like the best settings. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. Very much open to any suggestions, tips, all that good stuff. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I would love for you to subscribe if you're feeling like fun and fresh. This channel is just gonna be a little bit of everything, and just mostly things that just bring me joy and just little memories that I want to look back on. So yeah, please subscribe, like, all the good stuff, and I will see you probably for a travel day video, because I think I said earlier I'm so excited because I live so close to Disney World, which is usually where I typically go, and usually when we drive down there we go straight into a park, so it's not really a travel day. But since we're traveling to Disneyland Paris, now I can actually do like a travel day vlog, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I will see you in the next one. Bye!